Oh, yes. Good morning, everybody, on a Friday. We have made it to the end of another week. How fabulous can that be? Now, that also brings us closer to the election. Just 25 days away now. What a big day. Everybody get ready. I've mentioned it plenty of times about the ballots and absentees and all that stuff. At this point, it's down to get there in person. So, look, again, Hurricane Milton came barreling through. I saw some of the footage again this morning. Streets are flooded, a lot of places ruined. It sounds like it could have been worse. However, it was bad. Bad nonetheless, and we're very sorry to hear about all those folks still suffering and still out of power. There's like 3.2 million out of power. There was up to 4. But anyway, before we get too far along, let's go ahead and talk about something very important. As you know, the Punisher is sponsored by National Gold Group. And I'll be back right after these messages. Bad news, Bank of America clients have sold $7 billion in stock. That's the largest amount since 2020. The first cut is always going to be the deepest, and rate cuts should scare you. But JP Morgan and Citigroup have said there will be 2 supersized cuts this year. So what better time to invest in gold and precious metals? Call America's own precious metals company, the National Gold Group. And if you mention the Punisher's channel, you'll always get best-in-class service from America's conservative precious metals leader. The National Gold Group has the IRA fee waiver program. That means they will pay the fees on your IRA for life on qualifying rollovers. So call 888-598-9909 for a free investor's guide today. The National Gold Group is Consumer Affairs' top-rated gold IRA dealer. So call 888-598-9909. That's 888-598-9909. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that you were there. No. Welcome back. So look, we got a few things to get to today. First, did you see the 60 Minutes interview? Or at least here's the story about the 60 Minutes interview by CBS. We know that they diced up the interview. And of course, word salad Kamala, just as expected, gave an answer like you wouldn't believe. But what they did is they gave a preview on Sunday, and then on Monday, it was entirely different. And so what we've learned is that it sounds to me, from what I hear, is that they didn't just take the better of the 2 answers. It sounds like they took the answer from a completely different question and matched it with the question that he asked, which is crazy. So I'm going to read to you. What she said, because I can memorize a word salad, but I can't memorize every word salad. Well, Bill, this is a question about Israel. Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by, or a result of, many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region. I'll give you $1 if you can tell me what the hell that means. Then on Monday, what was aired was this: we are not going to stop pursuing what is necessary for the United States to be clear about where we stand on the need for this war to end. A much more clear answer, still not that good, but now they are under fire by Trump and by former CBS reps themselves, who said, "Look, we're in the business of being independent. That's what a journalist does." So they really screwed the pooch on this one. Some comic actor named Eddie Griffin. Never really heard of him. There's a couple of movies they mentioned from like 99 and 2002. Maybe you know him, but he was on some show. He said, "Ain't nobody," he's a black guy, he said, "ain't nobody voting for Kamala. Lying Kamala," is what he said. He says, You can vote for the liar or the crook. I choose to vote for the crook. That's what he said. He's like, Trump's got 3 baby mamas, 43 felony cases. He got shot like Tupac. He said, pretty soon, Mother F is gonna drop an album. That's funny. Kind of like the Biggie Smalls and Tupac and them dropping albums after they're dead. I meant to get to this on the Wednesday hump day drop, but I never got around to it. And that's that did you hear about this Afghan citizen living in Oklahoma who was found he was getting ready to do a major terror attack on Election Day? Holy gosh. On behalf of the Islamic State, in which he and underage co-conspirator expected to die as martyrs, which means they were planning a major terrorist bomb right here in these United States, in Oklahoma. Very sad. Last bombing in Oklahoma was by a sicko, Timothy McVeigh. Coincidentally, that was Oklahoma, right? Yes. So anyway, I think I mentioned the other day that the Teamsters boss is still not endorsing anybody, but he's very pissed off at the Dems because he's given them over $15 million, and he's given the GOP just barely 300 and some thousand, and they're dissing him. They're dissing him because he went and Trump. He went and spoke at the GOP convention. Anyway, enough of that. Operation Sleestack 11.5 today goes to Operation Sleestack 11.13. That's right. You heard it live right here, live out of the mouth of the Punisher. Operation Hitchcock remains at 4.0. And you know it. Oh, I know it. The American people know it. Stay tuned to the Punisher for exciting news. And you know that I'm going to be here all the time. Screw James White Bulger. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.